So for example, you'd have trend like this to this, like this to this, holds the hold level. You can see it never really looks back after breaking trend. Hits the hold level, breaks its long-term trend. That's the point of a hold level, is it will hold the level till trend is broken. Well, I guess we could just use right here for mana, for example. Have a valley right here, right? That's the valley kind of that starts the whole entire thing. That hold level gets hit. Goes through its next cycle. See? Oops, come on. Right there. Come on. So a little bit of a aha moment here for the accumulation and distribution content, or the accumulation and distribution workshop, the first one. Now you guys are starting to see everything work together in this magical way. Now you have two pieces of the puzzle that will show you exactly. Remember when again, I'll go back to this. Remember when we talked about distribution happens. So one can't happen until there's some type of level that allows one to break, right? So just delete this because this is actually not even catching anything. This probably tried to end something here on this hold level, which it actually did. You see the higher hold level there. So it actually tried to end this distribution immediately. But then obviously failing down to find the final level. And you know, we talked about the 1, 2, 3, 4, and how you know, 1 is down, 2 is a level it has to hold. You're seeing your 2s right now. This is a 2. This is a 2. It's trying to hold these. Remember we talked about that, how, you know, you're going to have this move down, tries to catch a level, can't, move down, has to attack this valley, can't, right? You're seeing it right now. Moves down, it's trying to back attack this valley now, which is going to be this or this. So now you guys are seeing the hold level back here in the past is right here, and then, you know, there was some hold level here, even higher up back here, right? And there was some kind of hold level right here, higher up right here. But what happened is you hit the hold level and you stopped at the inverse, or Jesus, not the inverse. I'm so bad for that. You stopped at the hold level, and you couldn't actually back attack the valley. Remember when I said the reward for catching the falling knife is only ever the valley, only ever targeting this to create that next trend to break in order to keep laddering up. Well, who wants to guess where the hold levels are in here? Every single part that's holding, they are right here, and here's a hold level. That's a break level. This is a hold level. This is a hold level. That's a break level. This is a hold level. This is a hold level on the way down. This is a hold level. This is a hold level. And this is breaking to create that trend, right? Which is further holding hold levels here. Remember, then we said that it's going to do this. It's going to create this trend here, right? That trend that's created there. It's going to come and attack this trend, right? Until it can hold this level here, right? Which then it's going to swing back up at this again, right? And then it's going to have this little hold level right here that it's creating, right? Well, it's going to do that and break. What is this giving you? This is giving you your uptrend, right? So in a little bit of an aha moment. So we have cycles of distribution, right? So you have, I'll try to draw this clean this time. So you have distribution that's going to happen like this, right? This is your 1, right? So we are going to draw it like this. You're going to have distribution. You're going to have a move up, right? You're going to have more move down because it couldn't back attack the valley. You're going to have a move up to 1 of 2 points like that, right? You're going to come down like this. You're going to move up again like this, right? Maybe somewhere in here. And then you're going to come down like this. And it's going to give you this, whatever angle you need to see that on, it's going to give you this distribution. These are all hold levels from the past. So you see, that's a hold level. That's a hold level. That's a hold level. And there'll be a hold level here. Going to move these all right here, make this as clean as possible for the notes. These are all hold levels that were hit. On the way up, you are going to Let's make this side orange. You are going to either hit this level or you are going to hit this level here. There we go. Perfect. Right. This will have been fractal, right? This one here, just because this the key thing to this is that this would have had to attack this. So actually I need to do this a little differently here for the notes because I want you guys to have that clear sense right here. And that would be that like that. So that's how I have to draw it, as to where this would be the hold level, right? But it did get hit fractally, right? As to where this, oops, oh no, we want to move the whole thing like that, right? And then like that. So what you're seeing here is these dotted lines are hold levels, right? So on the side down, it's attacking this side, right? So on the side down, it's attacking the left side. This is trying to hold these levels over and over and over on the right side. It is trying to find a level to hold to break this green trend line. No, excuse me. Excuse me. It is trying to find a level to hold to break that green trend line. As it's coming down, right, it's going to swing back up. In a scenario where it swings back up to the hold level here, it's going to continue to hold it. It has to break these valleys that it's defined, right? Let's do this and make this one a little thicker like that and expand it out a little bit more, just so we have some clear visual difference here. Perfect. Same thing with this one, just going to make it a little bigger, right? As to where what you're going to see sometimes is the fractal nature. There's going to be a little one right here, right? You're going to see a little hold level right here, right? So you're going to see this kind of this micro hold in here, which again, the key moment in this is that you didn't actually attack this leg, which was actually this hold from the past, right? So you actually didn't attack that leg, which was that hold from the past. And sometimes you do see it go past this, and specifically why I drew it like this. You do see it go past this sometimes because you're going to have this little fractal relevance in here too, right? And then finally, as distribution ends, this is a number 2. So we're going to do this properly here. Let's go like this. As to where those are number 2, right? On that side, the number 2 on this side, right? Those are all hold levels, right? And then you'd have another one right here. Right. So you can see that in the past, you are trying to hold this level from the past, right? And you're using that hold to come back up and attack the valley. That's trying to break the valley. You know what we can do? We can actually label these H, which would be better. It's right here, this blue one that I'm going to line right here as blue, or we'll do green because it will match it on the trend, is what it's trying to back attack, right? That's the break level. Like this one up here and this moment here would be the break level like that. Let's do a different color. Let's make this as clean as we can. So that's what it's trying to break through distribution. So when this comes and holds this level and this extends out like this, right? You are going to hold this level until a point where you come and break trend, and then you are either going to hit here or you are going to hit here. Option 1 or 2, right? You're going to hit one of these 2 levels. This is going to hit this level, giving you this trend here, like this, right? Furthering what needs to now create this here as the future hold against that. And I'll zoom this out after so we have a good screenshot, don't worry. And I'll still clean this up. Let's do that. Let's do this, right? Okay. So this is going to come up like this. Oops, that's too high. It's going to come up like this, right? Fall here, here, come here to attack this break level right here. You're going to have another hold there. And another hold there, like that. So now you have created, so we have 1, right? 2, 3. So this has created 3. Yep, that's the first valley attack, which is trying to break the move. Now you guys can see why accumulation and distribution, the cycle of that, then leads you to coming back to this point here and trying to hold this in order to, then trying to hold this in order to come up like this and then attack this level again out here in time, which is now going to try and hold this right here. All right, which is giving you this uptrend against this downtrend. That perfect little squeeze wedge we all love so much. It's a bit messy still, but it's not bad. If you're targeting a break level, you're targeting that break level to try to move above it. That's why you see moments like this where you have the attack like this and it goes like this and then it comes over, bounces off and just rocket ships up. That's like the exact same moment we see on every coin all the time. That's why it does it, because it just kind of pops over a little bit, holds the level, and then just boom, it's gone. But you could see why now, because there's like this whole big scenario that happened before this moment, right? There's like all this other stuff that's been happening. It really shows you like how the cycle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 distribution and accumulation happens. And even when you flip these charts and you see the this side of it, which is the uptrend, and then where that uptrend fails, that should be a pretty eye-opening moment for most people, I think, because this is now showing you both concepts as how they work together and really tying in a large piece of understanding on these charts. Don't use these static rules as the end game. And actually, for clarity's sake, because I don't want to make people confused here, I'm going to move the H to this side of the trend line, because it's only the hold after you move up and attack it. So after you break trend, then it's the hold. The hold otherwise would be here on this side. So let's clear this up a bit more too, to make the hold on this side of the trend. Right? And then when you're on this side of the trend, those become the hold levels moving up. Yeah, don't focus on number 3 means we just did this, number 4 means we're doing that. You have to see all the pieces working together. The 3 is irrelevant. These don't even have to be labeled, actually. These don't even have to have labels. They could just be blanks. And you could just be saying, like, in one sense, you could just say, does laddering equal true? If yes, then exhaustion rate equals X, or indexes equal to Y, right? So the numbers don't even matter, to be honest. Always use hard set rules to we just these names we put in our hands so we can grasp them at first, but over time we quickly, like, I don't think I've ever been in a session where I said, well, we're hitting the number 3 right now. I don't think I've ever done that one time with mentees. Maybe if somebody said, is this like kind of what we're talking about right now? This has come up before, where somebody says, are we in the number 3? And I'll look at it and I'll be like, wait a second, are we in the number 3? I don't know. And then I'll be like, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Oh yes, we're in the number 3. We're trying to get to number 4. But that's not how I would never look at it like that. I would just be saying, oh, we're laddering. Like, more importantly to me is we're laddering, because laddering actually can't exist until 1 and 2 have executed. So if 1 and 2 are equal to true, then laddering can be true, which means that we've already touched, which means that we've already hit number 3. So actually, technically, a shortcut would be saying, are we laddering? If answer is equal to yes, then 3 has already occurred, equals a must. This event must have occurred, kind of thing. You see what I mean? 1 is attacking B. So 1 is attacking B again here, and 1 is attacking B again here. So actually, the fact that you recognize this as distribution across all swings of this is more accurate than you realize, because actually 1 is always just attacking B. And you could have a 5 out here, which is the almost like this is the amount of times it's attacked B, right? Like, this would be 1, and this would be the second time it's attacked it, and this would be the third time it's attacked it. You see what I mean? So the attack on B is always actually just one, technically, because all you're doing is you're just taking the new trend and you're just adapting trend later on to attack B.
Hey everyone, how's it going? As you know, I'm now giving out some of this content for free that I was otherwise charging for the past little while. Yeah, drop a donation, subscribe to the channel, join Patreon. You'll get access to Discord. Great way. Lots of top level traders in there, people who are doing this for a career every single day. So go to Patreon, join a tier, get access to Discord. Go on Reddit, talk about future of trading, talk about the science of trading, talk about cotton candy, socials, everything you can. Let's help this thing grow. It's the way you guys can thank me for giving out this content for free that I was otherwise charging money for. So I'll leave a Bitcoin address on the screen. I'll leave the Patreon address on the screen. Just do something to help out. Okay, thanks guys. Take care.